The Western genre can be either a hit or miss. Some are good, others are not so good. But of course, the Western genre did make its way into video games. Since Red Dead Redemption 2 just came out not that long ago, we'll be glancing at Red Dead's first entry, Red Dead Revolver. Let me ask you something. Did you know that this game was originally from Capcom? Announced in 2002, the company, alongside Angel Studios, intended on making this as a spiritual successor to Gunsmoke, an arcade hit from the 80s. However, the parent company to Rockstar, Take-Two Interactive, acquired Angel Studios, rebranding as Rockstar San Diego. Being in an unplayable state, the reputation overall looked very good, according to Dan Houster, the creative director of Rockstar. After having a troubled development cycle, Capcom cancelled the project in August of 2003. But since Rockstar owned part of Red Dead, they started working on the project until the game was completed and set to be released in May of 2004 in North America and Europe. The game focuses on Red, a bounty hunter whose family was killed by a man when he was young. Throughout the journey in the Wild West, Red makes up with other people who are willing to ally with him to get his revenge. Red Dead Revolver is a linear third-person shooter where you take down every outlaw in existence. And when you complete a level, you gain extra content for the local multiplayer mode. Similar to the sequels, there's Deadeye mode which slows down time so you can aim at certain spots of an enemy and pull off some deadly shots. Speaking of deadly shots, there's Dueling Showdown that happens randomly. Be prepared for it because if you miss the weak spots, you will fail at the duel. You could buy some weapons and upgrades that will make the levels easier. There are certain levels that require a lot of dodging and jumping, possibly my least favorite part of the whole game. However, my favorite part of this entry is the fact that you can play as different characters, not just Red, our main protagonist. Since this game came out in 2004, the graphics are pretty good. The one thing they added that kind of bugged me was that they added the film grain effect just to make it more vintage. It doesn't make the graphics look bad, it's just a little distracting, at least to me it is. In the end, I had a great time playing this. Yes, it's linear compared to the sequels, but honestly, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. If you're a fan of the Western genre, definitely get this game. I don't really care what version you get this on, just play it and have a good time. I remember seeing a gameplay trailer for this particular game back before the web video player was becoming more and more popular. Despite me playing Turok Down Hunter at a young age, I wasn't even allowed to play any Emery games up until I got to middle school. So I didn't get a chance to play it until fairly recently. As a 6th gen fanboy, I love every second of this game. Even though Capcom left the project, you got to give Rockstar credit for helping this game get released. Without them, we wouldn't have the really good sequels.